Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ben Trading Cards. And today we are going to discuss and I'll show you, by the way, I'll show you the tournament rules and policy that is effective on March 1, 2021. And that is today, guys. And I'll just want to show you first the summary. And the second one is there will be a policy on the reprinting of cold foils. And there are some cold foils, guys, that are going to be reprinted, and we are going to check all the some of the cold foils that will be reprinted. All right, and but before that, I want to talk about this one here: summary of changes March 1, 2021. That is for the tournament. All right, so they had a revision that is 3.3 and of match procedure. So the number of additional turns reduced from 3 to 1 when time is called in a round. 3.4 conceding. So players can no longer ask for a concession after decks have been presented. If they do, they will receive a match loss in the next round of the tournament. A player who concedes after presenting their deck will be dropped from the tournament unless there is a genuine reason why they need to stop playing the current match and they wish to potentially rejoin the tournament in a future round. Okay? Or they have no way of winning the current game. Intentional draws move is its own section 3.4a. So 3.4a says intentional draws. Players may intentionally draw a game at any time. An intentional draw results in both players receiving 0 match points. Okay, so 4.3 player appeals. Procedure for right of appeal added for when the head judge is the first responder to a judge call. And 7.6 confiscation of materials that infringe of IP rights. Players who are in possession of materials that infringe the IP rights of Legend Story Studios will be required to turn over possession of infringing materials to the tournament organizers or be disqualified without prizes from the event. So that some of the examples here is a playmat, and you can see this is just the summary, guys. I can show you the policy itself, policy updates in here. Okay, the policy here. Um, so tournament rules and policy last updated March 1, 2021. That is the 3.3 and a match procedure. This is the major update right here. So 3.3, 3.4, and there's 3.4.a intentional draws, 4.3 player appeals, additional confiscation of materials right here, and confiscation of materials is it says here an example of materials that infringe IP rights of Legend Story Studios is unofficial playmats. Okay, so unofficial playmats will be not allowed. You have to bring your own official playmat of Flesh and Blood. All right, so that is for the player uh, tournament policy. Okay, so let's take a look on the cold foil reprint policy. This is new, guys. This is a new policy formalizing the policy that has previously been signaled to the community regarding how we will reprint cold foils. So there will be cold foils that will be reprinted, guys, and this is uh, the policy itself. So cold foil cards are a special part of Flesh and Blood that we created to showcase collectability. This policy sets out our promise to the community towards how we can reprint cold foiled cards. Now, for the first edition, so there are three parts. First edition cold foils, cold foil prize cards, and cold foil promo cards. Okay, so for the first edition, that is the cold foils from Welcome to Wraith Alpha Print, Arcane Rising First Edition, Crucible of War First Edition, and that will be Monarch soon, right? So a card printed using the cold foil printing technique included in the product marked First Edition will never be printed as a cold foil again. Okay, take note. With the exception of the cold foil prize card clause of this policy here, this one. So for avoidance of doubt, a card printed as a first edition cold foil can be printed using non-cold foil. Take note, non-cold foil printing techniques such as rainbow foil or no foil. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Alpha print is of course included. That's the first edition, right? So next is cold foil prize cards. We reserve the right to print any card using the cold foil printing techniques for the purpose of supporting official flesh and blood organized play. Cold foil prize card. Alright, a card printed as a cold foil prize card will be visually differentiated from its original printing if that card was previously printed as a first edition cold foil. This precedent has existed since the release of Flesh and Blood in 2018, with examples including the gold cold foil prize cards awarded at the Calling National Championships and to the first player in each country to reach 1000 lifetime XP. Okay, so let's go. I don't have any sample of the cold foil prize cards, but I'm gonna show you later, guys, the promo cards. All right, for regarding the cold foil promo cards, a promo card printed using the cold foil printing technique, cold foil promo card can be reprinted, take note, including as a cold foil in a retail product. This clause is only applicable to cold foil cards that have not been printed as a first edition cold foil. Alright? For avoidance of doubt, once a card has been printed as a first edition cold foil, it will never be printed as a cold foil again. Never. So it's like a reserve list in Magic the Gathering. Although there's some issues coming, I am not sure if it's true or not, but I've seen in YouTube channel about the reserve list. But this is almost similar, guys. It will never be reprinted again, with the exception of the cold foil price card here. Okay, so cold foil price card clause of this policy. So some examples of cold foil promo cards are these ones right here. So from the card, you can see it at card galleries and then promo. Then promo cards, these are 2019, guys. Promo cards 2019, Armor Event in-store play. So these are the ones cold foil. See that? Cold foil, Rumpy Club, Anothus, Harmonized Kodashi, Dawnblade, and these ones are just standard. Those are cold foils, and we have the Premier OP, Organized Play, which is cold foil, Fiandal Spring Tunic, Reiner Rampage, Bravo Stopper, Katsu Wanderer. So this can be reprinted, guys, as what it was here. See that, guys? Applicable to cold foil that have not been printed as a first edition cold foil. So if these ones are printed in the first edition, it will never be reprinted again. But if it's not yet printed on first edition, it will be reprinted. Okay, so um, that is, those are the cold foils. Then 2020, we can 2020. This is 2020 here. All cold foils right here. If it was printed on a first edition, it will never be printed again. Then we have here this ones, guys. Um, Cold foils promo premier, um, organized play, cold foils over here, over here. Okay, so yeah, and then this one's right here, and others right there. Team Covenant promotion, that's our rainbow foil. And 2021, we have this one's cold foils, three. Then we have, yeah, just three for the 2021. Okay, so what is it for collectors? So collectors, well, rarity. Rarity is what we're focusing, right? So if it's rare, it will never be reprinted again, and that will be collectible. So it's up to you if you want to keep your possession of the first editions of Cold Foil, because it will never be reprinted again. And if you have these ones, guys, maybe you have to reconsider of doing something, another thing for it, right? Because it will be reprinted if it's a promo card that is not printed on the first edition. Okay, so all right, so that's I guess that's all for now. At least I've I've seen it and I want to share it with you immediately, guys. I immediately do this recording right now. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you learned from me today, and at least you have some idea on the cold foils and the new uh, update of the tournament policy. Okay, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Bye bye.